Welcome to English Language A-Level. I'm Mrs. Lloyd-Hughes.
And I'm Mr. Nicholson.
And we've been teaching English language for a number of years now. So why study English language? English language, we feel, offers clear skills of progression from GCSE to A-Level and allows you to build on skills that you've already gained.
The course also contains a variety of assessment styles, such as data analysis. We write discursive essays, we have directive writing tasks, original writing, and in the second year we do research-based investigative writing, which is very sort of scientific end of language study.
So by the end of the course, you are equipped with a number and range of different skills which will suit you beyond A-level. So for example, the ability to evaluate, to produce and sustain arguments and convincing arguments, and to develop a number of different writing skills which are invaluable for both further study at university level or indeed beyond in your future careers. The point of English language is that if you feel that you want to progress further with it, you must enjoy studying a wide range of text types. You must enjoy participating in debates and discussing your points of view, and you must be able to analyse text critically. So not just accept what everybody else says, but challenge and produce your own opinions on things. You need to be able to work independently, to conduct your own independent research, and you need to be able to write fluently and creatively. So the course is developed in terms of its range of study, and it's split into three separate elements: paper 1, paper 2 and non-examined assessment, which is 20% of the overall mark, and this will be completed during your 2 years of study. I teach paper 1 and Mr. Nicholson teaches paper 2. Paper 1 is all about language, the individual and society. It's all about text analysis, it places text within real-world scenarios, and it's also about child language development. Section A is textual variations and representations, and you are given 2 texts and 3 questions to answer in the exam. You have to analyse each in terms of linguistic elements of those texts and also to compare the texts effectively. With child language development, it's a discursive essay on child language development, including theory and data. And the purpose is to produce a discursive essay which is also evaluative in nature. Paper 2 is on language diversity and change. And
in diversity and change, it's again split into 2 sections. The first section, you are asked to write an evaluative essay for the first question, where you will be evaluating different theories and ideas that come from language study. The second question will be asking you to compare 2 different texts, usually from 2 different media sources. And then the third section actually asks you to write a piece of journalism in the context of an exam. And it's the only part of the course where you get to do that creatively. You do some creative writing in an exam in response to the 2 texts that were part of question 2.
So each exam is worth 2.5 hours, and they cumulatively make 80% of your final mark. So the final 20% is made up from the non-examined assessment. It's split into 2 sections, and the first section is creative writing. So you get to choose your own piece of writing. You can write in any medium you like. You could write an article, you could write a short story, you could even produce a drama script if that's what you're interested in. And the second element of that is to write a commentary on how you produced your writing. The other part of the coursework is a linguistic investigation, and this is where you get to really be individual. You get to choose your topic in conjunction with your teacher, and you can investigate anything to do with language. I've had students who've investigated child language and how their brothers and sisters have learned to speak. I've had people investigate how they speak to their pets and how they adopt the same methods as a parent would to a child, for example. I've had people who've investigated the language of adverts over time and how language has changed. The choice is really wide, and we allow you to go with your own choice on that one. Our results similarly have been really, really impressive over the last year, and indeed over the past several years. Last year we achieved 90% A star to B, and every single student over the past 5 years has either achieved or exceeded her ALICE predictions. We have our two prefects here to tell you a bit about what they've enjoyed most about the course so far.
So for us, I know we've really enjoyed the course, but there are kind of worries about the extent to which English language is facilitating. And for me, I started off sixth form wanting to do law. Now I'm applying to economics at, a lot of high-end universities, and it's been made really clear to me just how valuable English language is. Kind of from Mr. Nicholson's side of the course, what you learn about language diversity and change, you learn so much about people and society, and then with representations, the grasp that you get on language and how it works is just so applicable to any academic study, becoming a persuasive writer and speaker. It's so useful, and it's really enjoyable as well.
For me, I think taking two sciences, English language is really that creative subject. I think it's a really good blend of so many different sections of other A-level subjects like sociology and psychology. Particularly studying child language acquisition has been really interesting to me, seeing how science, psychology and social context can work together.